What's going on, people? Now, welcome back to the channel. I haven't uploaded in a while, but there's a good reason for it. Now, why haven't I been posting? Right, I don't scooter anymore. Cars took over my life. So today we got my 1993 Nissan 200SX running God's motor, the CA18 dead. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but we have got a few things we've got to finish up today on it. So let's just get into it. So what we're going to need to do the wiring, we got our red cable, obviously for the live. We got our negative cable then for our negative, a black cable for the negative. You know what I mean. We got our little junction box, so I can use this to go from the fuse box to our live, so I can join them two together nicely. Battery terminals, battery terminal covers, boring stuff, and then lastly we got our heat shrink and some crimp-on terminal connector things, and most importantly our big fuse, because we don't want the car burning to the ground easily. Right, so now we're in the car. So what we are going to do, so we got our fuse box right here, and we can see where some very dodgy wiring has gone on, and we're going to fix that with this little box. So I'm going to crimp, so where these white ones are, these are our fuse box live. So, and we're going to put onto this box, and we're going to hide this all in the glove box, and we're going to run a big red cable to the boot where we're going to put the battery. So let me show you how. So we got our wire crimping tool here, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So watch this. So first thing we need to do is we need to take some of this heat shrink off, like if it'll focus. No, not going to focus, but you know what I'm on about. We got our very, very dull blade, and we're going to cut some of this off so we can put it into our terminal, fit in, and get it up to our box. So we got it back in, nice and cut back, and we have got this lovely nice end now. So we're going to put it into one of our terminals that we've got here, and we're going to go straight to the box then. Now it's important with what dies we use, because we do want a good solid fit. You can't go too tight, you can't go too loose. So what you want to do is you want to put them up against it and just see how they fit. There's probably a better way of doing this, but this is just the way I do it. So now our fitting's on there nice and tightly. Just give it one of them, and that ain't going nowhere. Right, that actually wasn't working all too well. That little snap-on soldering I got for doing that heat shrink. So what I have got now is actually a heat gun, so we can actually do these, do the heat shrink very nicely. Right, so we've got our box thing made up. We got our wires from our fuse box go into that, and then our main battery one. So now I want to run this quite tidily. I'll probably come along here under there, follow it all the way back and under the seat, so which means I got to move some glass out the way. So let's get it shifted. Yeah, so now we're essentially going to feed this down along there and up behind there. What I've managed to do, I've managed to sneak it under the rear seat, and this is how we're going to have it. We're going to have the battery mounted by ear, and that's going to come up to the positive on that. And then what else I've done now, so as you can see, that'll come down there alongside there, the carpet should hide that, and I've gone up to by there. I've left a bit of overhang because I'm not too sure how the fuse boxes are going to go yet. And what I have started to do now is pop my starter wire in. So again, I gave myself a little bit more than what I just so I know where it's going. That's going to come round into the glove box as well. The firewall where we have this grommet, and we're going to feed it straight down there over the top of the box and down to the starter. So we're going to try it now. Right, so I ended up doing a bit of stuff off camera because my mate showed up and then we went and got food, and I come back. I just got a bit done. So what I've done is I've managed to route the power cable coming into the back all the way, and that's going to go to my terminal, and then I've put the live from my fuel pump relay straight to that. And I'm hoping the ground I've put down is suffice enough. So I've also ran that wire to switched ignition here for the fag lighter. Ideally what you should do is you should put it to one of the pins on the ECU for the fuel pump signal, but I'm lazy and I can't be asked to do that. And obviously I still got this wiring mess, but I've also managed to sort the fuse box out there with the power going to the junction box or whatever you call it. I've then ran the other live cable then through the engine bay. I am going to tidy it up a bit still because it is still a bit messy, but I've got it coming down straight down to the alternator because it was more straight coming down to there. And then I got this cable then, which comes with my harness, which goes from the alternator to the starter. So we should be all right actually. But I'm going to chuck a battery on it now, and we'll see if anything happens. But I've also still got a few bits to finish off. I still got to finish off my cooling system. Because this car originally had a 1J in it, the water outlet's on the wrong side. But we're improvising. That's a standard CA line, and I've got that. So we're going to make that fit, and I've still got to join that. But I'm just waiting on some joiners to come so I can finish that. I got most of the stuff for my intercooler, which I still got to finish up. But yeah, I'm gonna chuck a battery on it now and see what happens, and hopefully I've done it right and it doesn't catch on fire. But we'll see now. Right. Well, that works, but my fucking boot fell off. Oh no. But it ain't smashed, and sorry Joe, but we're about to see the damage on your door. Oh fucking go to you. Let's just go over there. I think it's alright. There's a small scratch, but we'll deal with Joe later. We'll see if yeah. The boot actually fell over. It has actually done that much damage. We got to well, smashed up the yeah. Fuck one of the corners up, but we should be alright, shouldn't we, sir? Well, that's it for this video. We got a few more bits we've got to button up, like cooling system and some intercooler pipe work. But we'll be getting to that in the next few days, so I'll keep you all updated on that. Make sure you go follow my Instagram, kswapfin. Be right by here. I'll keep you all updated on there more often than on the YouTube. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.